Hi, I am Hannah and I have an SUV. So you know what that means. A lot of cars here. It's a bit of a weird place to do a video, but I only have this car for like, probably you can say 24 hours, so I gotta do this quick. So like I said, this is an SUV, so you know what kind of video it is. But before that, let's start with the boot. What am I doing? Can I just open it here? Oh yes, I can. So as you can see, there's a lot of empty bottles. There's a lot of empty bottles here because we are currently going through a water cut in the Klang Valley. So I was thinking, why not do this theme of this video, jalan-jalan cari air. I have an SUV. What more do you like? All the space. I can put all these bottles inside. So this is space-wise is great. I'm very bad with the liters. I'm sorry. It's probably just under 600 liters. I'm sorry. I'm not getting all the accurate numbers. But this is not about accuracy here. This is about the feeling of driving an SUV. So with that, let's go and meet the two other girls that's coming with me.
Hello. I must add a disclaimer for this video. There will be many disclaimers, but the first and most important one is, me being a noob with cars, I accidentally left the car in off-road mode while scrolling through the different driving modes. This made the car not optimal for on-road driving, obviously. Because of this, the car does not do well when taking corners. Exhibit A, my friend flying in the back seat. So yeah, wear seatbelts in the back seat and be sure you're driving in the right mode. That's more of a reminder for myself.
Oh no, the seatbelt's covering the mic. So to do this.
Okay. Hi everyone. You already know me. This is Eileen again.
Hi.
And instead of Jeanette, we have
Yu Ying.
A bit delayed, sorry lah.
Sorry, brain not connecting today.
And there's a motorcycle somewhere. I know during the GLC video I said I want to go somewhere where the GLC fits in. So I'm not saying anything about the Audi. The Audi is very nice. It fits in Mangsa just as well. The problem is, like I said, we are currently on jalan-jalan cari air. We had to go somewhere. Bro, there's a buzzing now.
Oh no, I'm just adjusting the seat because it's a bit too low.
Okay. As I was saying, we're on a jalan-jalan cari air, so we had to go somewhere where there is water, and Srivtaling is one of the places that already has water.
Ching ching.
So we're here to have breakfast, and we already had breakfast. We didn't film anything. So let's do the usual test. Comfort on bumpy roads. It's not really a bumpy road, but there's
speed bumps.
So ladies, please let me know your input. Okay, we're going over speed ramp now. What do you think?
It's not too shaky.
As bumpy as a normal car, I guess.
Slightly, maybe less. Because it's more steady than other SUVs that I've been in. Well, not this kind of expensive SUVs, but still.
If per se SUVs that I've been on, this would be a little bit bumpier.
Alright,
so okay, let's compare. Since you were in the GLC
cars now.
And I was also in BMWs and
wow,
Nissans.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I'm a professional passenger.
So what do you think?
I would say this is a little bit more bumpier. This feels like a normal convertible car's bumpiness.
Convertible car?
That means sedan? A normal sedan cars, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The normal sedan cars.
Yep.
It feels relatively the same, unlike other SUVs that I have been on, which are much more stable. The GLC, for example, I preferred that on bumpy, like speed bumps.
I've already mentioned this before to Yu Ying. She always, every time I say it, she's like, this is an SUV. But anyway, I said this one feels like you're driving an SUV. Because compared to the GLC, it did feel like a bit more like a car. Like I feel like I'm driving a car. I don't feel like, whoa, I'm driving an SUV. But this one, I am reminded I'm driving an SUV because I can feel the weight. And when I turn,
it does feel a bit heavy.
Yeah, this car does come with a navigation system, but it's not so easy to use. I feel like the whole system is not so intuitive compared to an MBUX, which I think currently right now MBUX is the best, I think. It surpassed BMW. infotainment system thingy. So yeah, it's not as easy to use, and I can't find a location I want to go to. And yeah, but then again, you're gonna use Waze anyway. So to be honest,
Who really uses their car navigation
Yeah,
system
no one-
these days anyway?
no one does. So
Back then it was a thing
Make a
because
U-turn.
they didn't really have Google Maps. And
You guys want to go Komansar, right? U-turn.
one thing I do like about this car, which is very strange, just strange thing to like. Well, not really, I don't know if it's strange. You guys be the judge. Is it strange? I like the sound of the signal.
Can you turn it on?
Oh, it sounds good.
It's comforting.
I like that sound. My sister think like, why do you like that sound?
It's not like the
weird.
sharp kind of sound
I
as
don't know
some cars do.
Yeah.
I'm not really bothered by it.
Because you're a passenger.
Yeah, I'm a professional passenger.
I don't know. I like. This is the first thing when I signaled that day. Yesterday lah. When I signaled
Delicious
yesterday, I was
sound.
like, yeah. So wind noise. I think this car is really good because I don't hear wind noise.
We should go on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
drive
mean-
more than 100, then we'll see.
Okay lah. But tire rod. This car has bad tire rod.
Yeah.
I'm like driving kind of slowish and whatnot. It's like, ooh, bump. As I said, I only had this car for a short amount of time. It was very last minute. It's not Audi's fault. Yeah. So and there's also no water. It's very stressful not having water. I'm from Penang, so we don't have this issue.
We never have this issue.
Yeah. So like when there's no water, it's like what is happening?
Stay here.
Okay, smells.
What is that
Ah,
smell?
dude.
It smells like somebody
No,
ate too
smells like
much
rotten
eggs
eggs.
Oh,
and just
Did
farted.
Yeah, it smells like
You
rotten
two
eggs.
just ate eggs.
Hey,
so,
no, it wasn't outside.
Why did you ventilate from
I
outside?
didn't.
So somebody
But now it's
farted.
already-
Now it's ready to look
Okay.
inside. But yesterday it was fine. I don't know why suddenly.
Somebody died here. You know, I mean, maybe something died. But I can do say one thing though. The
Yes, please.
leg room or leg space at the back seat is pretty small, I guess. Even in the middle seat, like for the GLC, like I'm comparing with the GLC because I've been on the GLC in the middle seat as well. I did have a lot of leg space and my leg can move from side to side very easily. Over here is I felt like my
It's
leg
true.
gets stuck in the middle. Like I really have to cross
It
my leg
is
over.
a bit smaller in
Yeah.
terms of leg space for the back seat.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the front also.
The front, I feel like it's quite comfortable. Do you realize that your knee area actually like hangs really well on the floor?
Yeah, but leg space, if you compare to other SUVs, is a bit smaller too
Yeah,
for the
true.
front.
Is it smaller?
Yeah, slightly smaller, I feel. compared
This
to-
is supposed to go against the GLC lah. So size
yeah,
wise
sorry.
it's about similar, but of course, car manufacturers differ. Like some of them probably have like a bigger boot or bigger cabin.
If you want to make space for the rear passengers, you have to move your front. You have to move your seat to the front. So if you move your seat to the front, you might end up knocking the glove compartment.
Yeah, you can't open the glove compartment maybe.
Let me see. How do I?
On the side.
On the
Yeah,
other
it's
side, it's like
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fancy car.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Fancy.
okay, yeah.
Hang on.
Now I have more leg space.
Yeah,
once
but
you
then
move
now
in
you
front.
see, if I was taller, good thing we are both short.
Yeah.
If I was taller, I would have knocked.
Let's just put it out that I am a short person. So for me to say that the leg space is pretty small, proves something, I guess.
Wanna try tekan minyak sikit?
Okay.
Tekan lah. Bagus
The-
ni. Wait, flash that beza. Flash the beza.
He's not going. He's not going.
Honk the beza.
He's not going.
Oh my god, this beza.
And you
Well, the
freaking-
brake works nicely.
Yeah, the brake is actually nice. Okay, I don't want the corner.
brake
I don't
doesn't
want to go.
Corner
Jerk.
better not.
Ah,
I realize
yes.
the brake doesn't jerk.
Like I said, GLC, progressive brakes.
Yeah.
Anyway, since we're on the highway now, remember I said wind noise is actually you don't really hear wind noise.
Actually, I can hear some
You
of
can
that.
hear, but is that wind noise or tire roll? I think it's
It's sort of wind noise. You know those kind of feeling when you get it's like it's,
yeah.
it's sort of like
that's
muting you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Feels
I
like that.
can feel that
A bit.
a little bit, slightly.
Yeah.
Maybe because I was expecting it to be worse.
Maybe.
Okay, I think
You
most
you
faster,
did
yeah.
have high expectation during the GLC though.
True. From my very short research of this car, apparently there's like some special glazing on the windscreen. So I think because of that, the wind noise is not as bad. So I'm not sure whether the Malaysian one has it, but if it does, I have a feeling because of that, the front passengers and driver doesn't feel the wind noise that much, whereas the back person will feel it. But definitely going at 100, wind noise compared to the GLC, this one is better. Okay, how does it feel?
It's a smooth acceleration.
Actually quite smooth.
Yeah.
Surprisingly quite smooth.
Yeah.
Okay, while the acceleration is nice and smooth, I do feel the accelerator itself, the pedal, is stiff compared to the GLC. But because of that, there's a certain point where you press on it, it goes. Whereas the GLC, you press on it, it just gradually goes.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on what kind of accelerator pedal you like. I like the
Progressive.
smooth one, yeah, because I'm a bit hesitant for like, oh no, there's like a bit of a resistance, and then suddenly I go past it and it just
Some
goes
people
forward.
just
yeah.
step all the way down.
I'm not really that kind of person.
Yeah.
So not really a big fan of that, but it's still nice and smooth though.
Yeah.
Well, I do like the fact that you can like cruise. I mean, not the cruise control, just the fact that your foot on the accelerator, you're basically just cruising like this. Because like I said, there's slight stiffness to that. So you're not accidentally pressing more than you should, and then you're going past the speed limit. So I think that's a plus point. Okay, one thing I do want to point out. This is nitpicking kind of thing. The cup holders is here, which I don't like it. I like the cup holders to be in front.
Yeah, but they have no choice but to put it there because of their infotainment system
Yeah, but
here.
you could put your infotainment thing slightly back. You don't have to.
But it's more intuitive to put it like, because you know you have to put your hand up here like that. It's kind of.
If it's up here, it's fine. Which
Well,
again,
maybe, you
okay,
know.
fine.
Look,
I have-
white people have longer limbs. This car
Whoa, no.
is made
Then why?
in Europe.
Okay. I'm just thinking of Mercedes. Mercedes has the gear shifter here, which so it takes this big lump of thing to the side, and then you can put the infotainment slightly back and have the cup holder in the front. That I like.
Fair enough.
See,
I think
they're both Germans.
I think it's because this car is meant to go off-road a little bit, I guess. Right?
So you want the cup holders to be in the middle, so it's
Yeah,
like
so it
shaking.
doesn't splash anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
more stable.
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't know. I have like a preference to car brands. Like Audi is actually my favorite brand. Just saying. Just
So she's
saying.
defending
Just
Audi right now.
saying.
Biased views.
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It
Don't-
might
don't-
sound
don't.
very disconcerting, right? But actually, it's because
There's a
hang on, let me
function to
let me get past
You,
this
you
thing.
guys know I still want Audi to sponsor me, right?
Okay, wait, no, don't lift it all the way up.
Oh.
You gotta lift it to a certain point. And then it's like
Oh, this one adjustable high.
which for me it is no purpose lah, because I like it low.
Love any cars that have adjustable
Armrest.
headrest.
And also
Yes.
this one you can bring forward.
Yes, I love adjustable.
Say Audi getting that one.
Because so this car is stable and comfortable in the sense that I don't get motion sickness that easily. Well, so far I haven't felt it yet, and I've been reading from the phone to navigate our ways and just phone stuff in general, and haven't felt motion sickness just yet. And I'm the kind that gets really easy. I mean, I'm the kind that gets motion sickness really easily. So approved. If
Yep.
you're that type too.
Even the rear seat is.
I look at my phone a lot in the rear seat, and I'm like replying to messages and all. Sometimes I get really sick at the back as well. Then I'll stop. I'll just keep very quiet and I'll sleep off. But with this, I don't feel it at all. So far, I have no motion sickness. I felt as though I just came into a car and looked at my phone. But in reality, we have been in the car for quite some time now, and I've been doing that. I feel fine. Motion sickness approved. The design, the interior design actually looks really sleek.
Yeah, actually, the look of it, I like the cockpit. Not the cockpit. Dashboard.
Yes, the driver's
Looking at it
dashboard,
from the back
That one,
view,
yeah.
it looks really sleek, like
Yes.
an entire way. It feels like you really feel like you're driving a very sleek and luxurious
compared
car.
to the GLC.
Comparing
which
to the
is
GLC,
Which
I would
is
say
what?
they're much comparable, but it's that the GLC, one thing it has that, what do you call this on top?
The sunroof?
Yeah, the sunroof. They have a sunroof,
Yeah, the sunroof.
which
Oh,
makes it a
now I'm
little
on
bit
a
more
highway.
cruising.
Again.
I mean, I'm at the top. Of course, I'm on highway. In conclusion, I can't really ask Eileen how she feels.
Because she's really biased.
She's really biased.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I mean, as a package, this car is great. Honestly, if you're not nitpicking like some things that I'm nitpicking, if you're buying a Q5, you're buying because you want it for a family. I wouldn't consider this car like, whoa, I'm gonna drive here, drive. No, that I don't. Not this car.
Not the car.
No, because I feel it's not. If you're turning at a high speed, you're gonna lose control. Like we tested it. It was.
We almost died.
No, we did not.
I flew.
She flew in the back seat. So yeah.
I almost died of a heart attack.
So it's not the car for like I'm gonna go enjoy some spirited driving. No, this is not that car.
Yeah, I feel the body roll of it just now. Even with this small turn that you just did, I felt it.
Yeah. So it's not for spirited driving. It's for very chill. Which again, like I said, it's for families.
Family drives.
But the rear seat isn't that neat, so it's for young families, I would say. Young, small families. Consider it. Because there is a lot of things where
There's another toll.
test drive the car. I know you hate that kind of answers, but this is a commitment you're gonna make. You gotta make sure you choose the right one. There's some pros and cons to every car, and we've already pretty much gave you the pros and cons comparing with the GLC. So,
From a noob's perspective.
yes, from a new
Professional passenger here and a car noob. I know nothing.
I mean, we're all just car noobs at the end of the day, so yeah. Test drive it and pick the one that you like.
Our opinions might differ from yours. That is why we're saying that.
Yeah. And it's starting to rain, so the audio is not going to be good. So bye-bye.
Bye guys. Thank you.
Bye!
Remember when I said this is a jalan-jalan cari air? We're currently at a rest stop in Sri Kembangan. Because Sri Kembangan I know has water. So, I'm going to fill out all this empty water. But yeah, that was the Audi Q5. Nice.